So more on when I was in the presence of Allah. So this is a few months or 8 months after I gave up Islam, and the first moment of just sort of being in a high spiritual place, that was enough for him to come in, and suddenly I was in the presence of what I chose to just take as God. And so, having been instructed to be selfish with Allah in your prayers, that's what I was instructed. I just went for it, and I said, please don't leave me, please don't leave me, please don't leave me. Because of course, logically, he's going to leave. This is going to be a brief moment in my life. It's not going to go on and on forever. And I was just like, okay, it doesn't make sense, but I'm just going to go for it. And that's what I spent the first like 10 minutes on, was just feeling it, which is amazing, and then asking, please don't leave me, please don't leave me, please don't leave me, please don't leave me. And then it's like I relaxed enough to be able to receive. I was receiving this whole energy, but I wasn't receiving any transmissions of any sort. And then so I just kind of heard this really quick whisper, which was, yeah, but I don't leave. You're the one that leaves. And then I laughed, because they're like, yeah, I know. I'm the one that leaves. But and so then for 10 minutes I said, but make it so that I don't leave. Make it so that I don't leave. Make it so that I don't leave. And with a sense of humor and the knowing that I had received something, a message, which is that I don't leave. And so the communication was going on. And so I was saying my second thing, which was, yeah, but make it so that you don't, make it so that I don't leave. And then not a whole lot happened. It was mostly feelings, and then it ended, the spiritual experience. And I understood quickly after that this was Allah, that he wanted me back. And then I said, well, that was an amazing experience, but I don't trust it, and he's a little bastard. And it was as though I was in a fetal position with my back to him, because if I had stood up and faced him, I would have been blown to bits. He's amazing, a super powerful presence, and it felt so blissful and amazing. But I immediately said, use my cold hard head to be like, he can't be trusted. And that's what it's like when you're in when a high demon wants to suck your soul and get you into his army. That's what it feels like. It feels just like an amazing thing, like God, but it's not.